And I think this, yeah, the gas cap even lifts up. How crazy is that? Hey, what's happening everybody? This is Royce from Pedal Metal. Welcome to my channel. Tonight's video is going to be checking out these James Dean 550 Spyder Porsches. I have 4 different scales that are in my collection now, which is pretty cool. There used to not be any choices except for Broom. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. Brom or Broom out of, I think they were made in Italy, 1/43rd scale, and it was absolutely horrendous. I used to own one, but got rid of it. I will go over these 4 examples I have, and this is pretty much a continuation of the last video, which was reviewing the KK scale, 1/12 scale, diecast metal, 550 Spyder James Dean version, which is seen on the left side of your screen. So this is a continuation. I had mentioned before that if you guys are interested, I'll have a video of the 4 different ones I have in my collection. 1/64th scale, which is this one, 1/43rd scale, which is this one, 1/18th scale, that one, and the one I just reviewed for the last video, which is the 1/12th scale KK. So we will begin with the 1/64 scale. This one here is from the Porsche anniversary box set from Matchbox. I end up just customizing myself, made my own decals and etc., and end up making this one on my own. I do have pictures of this on my Instagram page if anyone's curious about it. I'll have my Instagram information down below. But I always wanted this. This is stock in silver from Hot Wheels. This is a black box series style Hot Wheels metal base, metal body, rubber tires. Really, really nicely done. But I've just always wanted a little James Dean version. So if you know, they don't sell it, you got to make it yourself. Whoa, man, I almost dropped that on the floor. That almost went flying. So pretty cool. So that's my little Dean, the little bastard Hot Wheels. As I almost drop it again once I keep rolling off. Next one up is the 1/43rd by Shuko. The Shuko this is phenomenal. I believe this is resin. It doesn't weigh that much. This thing came out maybe 15 years ago, I would say. And it is spectacular. I have the blue one with the white spears as well. And I highly recommend the 1/43rd Shuko. I believe I have the 911 2.1 turbo as well, and in 1/43rd. But this thing is just absolutely very, very accurate. The typography, placement of the decals, everything on it's great. This even has little tiny metal badging on it, which is, for being I think like $70 range price point or something like that. You can kind of see it there. Doesn't really want to focus my camera, but the badging is gold metal, and the 1/18th scale car is the same way. Very, very, very high quality for the price point. So you can kind of see there, they also has the metal, gold metal stick-on Spyder badges on the side. The only thing that's not accurate, they do have a brown rim steering wheel. The steering wheel for the banjo wheel would have been white. They do have a red stripe down in on that chassis panel, which is correct, like the KK one I talked about yesterday, or the larger one I reviewed doesn't have that. It's missing that, but the interior is really, really well done for how tiny this is. And I saw recently on eBay there was some people who had these marked way down, and the price was like 50 some dollars with free shipping. Absolutely incredible deal on one of these. The little license plate on the back looks good. The twin grills looks great. Exhaust the underneath looks good. They even have the black zones there where the horns were. This is the lift points here. But the shukos, in my opinion, are just really, really well done. And the 19th is no slouch either, the one that's coming up next. This I had bought maybe over 10 years ago, and it is very heavy. It's die-cast heavy metal. I do own the blue with white spears as well, and that's really, really nice. So the doors do open on it. The back is absolutely, bar none, this is the best 19th scale Spyder I've ever seen. The way the 4-cam motor's done in the back, and even this, you probably can't see it, they got even the bracing up underneath of there. It has leather straps on the top of the bonnet here, or rear clamshell, whatever you want to say. License plate here could be better done and lowered down a little bit, but the 3D badging is absolutely phenomenal on this. I mean, it's got real badging on it. It's insane for what I paid for this. Exhaust looks great. We got all separate photo etch metal pieces for the locks for the bonnets. All of them are separate, glued on. Got metal badging for the Spyder logo, which they did end up, they sent me extras of them right from Shuko, because my blue one had some issues with it, and they sent me a sheet of them. The Nürburgring badging on the side, which was correct to James Dean's car. It was only on the left side. It was given to him by, I forget who, a friend. The figure is not that great on the inside. You can pull him out if you don't like that. What I do like, that I wish my 1/12 scale had, is it even has a key hanging out of the ignition. Pretty crazy. Even if you can see it dangling there by his right knee, but there's an ignition key stuck in. Kind of can see the keys right there in that shot. It's just hard to photograph that, but the padding on the door, all the barbershop pole stripe material is all accurately done. I'm not sure how that dark red, how accurate that is. I would have thought it would be more of like the color of the red spears on the back, but I don't know. But very, very well done. We have the jack in here on the passenger side. This is what you would use to lift up the car in the front. It would go, that would hook under here on these ball points. They're the lift points, and then they're the horns. This says 1585 out of 2000 made, so they are serial numbered. Beautiful, beautiful car for, I think I paid like $150. Metal badging. Now this still has the protective coating decal over top of the carousel, the coach builder badge there. Really, really nice. But these leather straps actually do buckle and everything if you take tweezers to assist you. And the mirror looks great. This mirror being real rounded. I had talked about that with the larger scale KK. I don't like how squared off they did that. Looks really bad. You know, I can try to see if we can get the front opened up with this gas cap. Even if I remember correctly, yeah, even the gas cap opens up on this thing is absolutely insane. The way they did the gas tank on this is so correct, it's unreal. They even have the leather, I think it was horsehair or something, this brown material underneath of these straps. And I think this, yeah, look, the gas cap even lifts up. How crazy is that? And the battery hold down, everything looks great in there. Absolutely insane for under, I think I only paid under $150 for this at the time. Speaking of that material, this is correct too. this car would have had, the real ones had a leather gasket that ran around that lip where this clamshell closes, and they have it represented with brown paint, but it's even has the silver rivets painted in. Absolutely incredible. This is probably my favorite 1/18 scale car in my entire collection, is this one right here, no doubt. It's really, really well done. I wish it had the gold pinstripes. As another tractor goes by, it makes, probably can hear that on video. That was a tractor, like a farm implement. I wish it had the gold pinstriping edging on the rear red stripes, but this one I will not go into the details of that. You can check out the last video. I'll have the link down at the end of the video here. I had just reviewed this one. My biggest complaint probably is that shape of that mirror. Doesn't look very good. They did have some like that were square, but Dean's car was rounded like this one. Very, very rounded shape. So that gives you good showing, a good example of 164, 143rd, 118th, and 112th all together. And like I said, nobody I know of makes the 164 scale. So you may end up, I think they will someday, but no one does currently that I know of. So you may end up having to make that yourself, like I did. And I do have some sticker sets left over. The red spears I actually had taped off and painted myself on it. But the rest, I do have some left over. Maybe I'll sell some sticker sets. But there you go, very cool. It's nice to see them all together. I don't know if I had mentioned or not that this figure here of Dean, from the famous photograph taken at, which is up right here, was taken the day he unfortunately was killed in a car accident. So he stopped to get gas. That's what that figure is inspired by. I guess the photo inspired the makers there to make that. But this I have this also reviewed in the video with the car itself. So anyway, thanks for checking it out. If you like it, be sure to give me a thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, all good stuff. If you're not a subscriber, please consider it's free, and you can't be free. Free is always good. And that is it for today, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for supporting the channel all these years. I know I haven't been making as many videos as I used to. It's just the way the algorithms and everything is with YouTube and all that. It just has not been, hasn't really paid for me to bust my rump and do a lot of videos when nobody's even watching the channel. So either I'm gonna have to disband the channel entirely, or just do what I'm doing now, maybe every month or two do a video, because I do enjoy that. I got stressed out before and burned out doing lots of videos. It's not fun by any means. I should say it is fun for me. It just became not very fun, but there we go. So thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon, and follow me on Instagram. There I post things, or try to, at least once a week or whatever. All right, see you soon. Bye now.